Do you think if you just chant her name like that, she'll just magically appear? Zoe, 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 Zoe. Oh yeah, what do you know? It works. Strange. Just magically appears. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's good knee, is it? Freshly showered knee. Okay, thank you. That's getting awkward. Why don't you go get on the couch? You probably get a treat. A treat? Yes. Yeah, how about a treat? Let's get a tweet out first, of course. What's up, Pixie, King Maine? How you guys doing? Need to do some home repairs. Hopefully nothing too major. All right, Zoe. What? I don't even know what to tweet about at all here. That contest champion. So we gonna screw around and not talk about for Pixie here butt grounds again, or shall we have this very important conversation finally? Cheers. Tweet. Okay, Zoe. You can have a treat. Go to the to the couch rather. Sorry. Yeah. The excitement. It's palpable though. Yeah. It is. It's very noticeable. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's give you the Icelandic cod skin. Pre-cut the other day, and I did what? Managed not to lose my fingers. You see what? You don't want to work for it? You just want it? Alright, there you go. That's fine. Get out of here. Enjoy yourself, doggo. I am gonna have a drink too. Because, what the hell? It's my Tuesday. I don't have a job, doesn't matter. I was going to go to trivia tonight, but I'm avoiding beer and spending money. And being outside, now that the weather's turned a little bit. But yeah, mostly just avoiding beer and spending money, because those are both healthy things for me. I'm not sure that drinking tequila is that much more healthy, but we're going to fake it. So anyways, all right. And then I've been stupidly just grinding for the refresh arena for some reason. I don't even know why. I don't really think that it is worth it, but that's what I'm doing. Sure thing, fair warning, the wrench has a mind of its own, Kingbane. You don't need to spend money on beer, water, or soda. I don't need to spend money on beer, water, or soda. Especially water. That comes free, pretty much. Well, okay, I spend a little bit of money on water, but mostly it's wastewater and shower water. It's not that much that's actually drinking water, but yeah. Yeah, what's going on though? How are you guys doing today? I have done virtually nothing. I vacuumed. I've grinded arena. I watched Enzo earlier. That was fun. Enzo's a good dude. He was not having the greatest of luck in Battlegrounds though. And walked Zoe for about an hour, went through the park, went to the Urban Horticulture Center. So we went to like 2 of Zoe's favorite places, probably a little more than an hour today, so. That's about it though. Not what I meant. I said just drink water and soda. Yes, I know what you meant. I was being purposely obtuse. Okay, I think I've also definitely, well, no, I don't think I have. I've definitely miscalculated slightly on my energy expenditure here for the month, as I'm going to be having to actually use a few energy refills to finish up uncollected for the month, and that does not feel good. What up, Edwin? You never answered if that was okay that I call you that, so I'm just doing that. But yeah, how's it going? How are you today? I'm gonna... That's fun. Gonna keep doing arena here for... Well, I need the battle chips. I need the units. You know how it goes, guys. You know that it's one of the more valuable places to spend your time. Probably will always be the most valuable place to spend your time in the game, except... I don't know, guys, man. Those Battlegrounds rewards are pretty sick. They sent us back, too. I haven't claimed this yet because I was thinking of making a video talking about stuff. But look at this. We got this refund, so I got 17,600 of the Battlegrounds trophy tokens back, which means combined, I have like 20,000. And with all the reductions in the store, I kind of wanted to make a video talking about it, but I assume that Brian will actually talk about it tonight. And nobody watches my videos anyways, so I don't know if it'll be worthwhile, but it's a really, man, it's a really good update. Look at that. You can get 2 featured 6-star crystals every 7 days. I mean, if you actually earned that many of the trophy tokens, you know? Look at all these sig stones you can get. You could get, I mean, that's just it's a crazy amount of sig stones. Crazy amount of rank up materials. Look at how, so for a tier 4 basic catalyst, it's 60 of those, right? The way they've updated it, you only have to play 3 matches every 2 days to get 600. That means you can get 10 tier 4 basic catalysts every 2 days for just playing 3 rounds of Battlegrounds. That's ridiculous. If you look at what they cost, over here they cost 20 units. That's 200 units for the same thing. No, dude, and Battlegrounds are fun. It's so much better. It's so much better. Of course it is, not too bad, just chilling. Can't wait for the day of the Deadpool event on Friday. What? Oh, so yeah, I didn't look at the forums at all on that. What's the deal with that? It's this Friday coming up? Oh, yeah, okay. I've not had any dinner too, so this could go sideways quickly. Should we go look at that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, yeah, I have like 15, almost 16 million here. I zoned out. What did you say? I was talking about Battlegrounds. Don't worry about it, Pixie. Just Buttgrounds. What's up, Madrox? How you doing, man? I assume it's the Day of the Deadpool, similar to El Dia de los Muertos. So maybe a Spanish-themed Deadpool event. This month's side quests were just lame. Any side quest that takes energy is stupid. I mean, it's all extra stuff, so can't complain about it too much, but this being MCOC and we being the community that we are, we will. So anything that takes energy I really don't like. And it had like 1 billion levels of taking energy too, which is just like, come on, man. There's no way I was going to finish that. I did finish Legendary and I did finish Epic, but I'm not doing any of the other stuff, so. Great offers for just gold. Oh, okay. Was there a post on this that I should be looking up? Probably. I could go take a look at that. Why? We've done 3 fights, guys. I'm already lagging. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hi. Did you want to do anything? Your L3 doesn't do anything anyway, so I don't care. Great offers just for gold. COC forums. Hey, look at that. It comes up right away. English forums. Changes to Battlegrounds. Grandmaster's Gauntlets. Ooh, is there an update today about the gauntlets? You look at that, too. We wanted to update you all on the process surrounding the Grandmaster's Gauntlet return with all the information we have available. As many of you know, in early September, the Gauntlet had a full progress reset for some summoners, but not all. This meant an unbalanced amount of rewards distributed between players. After briefly trying to figure out why this happened, the game team decided to temporarily remove the mode until we could discern the cause of the progress reset. The team is continuing to investigate, but the cause has proven to be a little more elusive than we anticipated. Our priority is bringing back the mode in a way that provides the same rewards access to all summoners. Makes sense. We have explored creative alternatives to getting the mode back in summoners' hands sooner. For example, bringing the gauntlet back, but completion offers no rewards. Then we would assign a solo objective to players who have claimed rewards fewer than X times, and completing the objective would allow you to claim the rewards. This, in theory, would be a potential way to... Okay. Timeline to bring the Grandmaster's Gauntlet is uncertain. We don't want the risk of disrupting Summoner's progress again. We wish we could give you a specific date, but since we don't have one, we thought it best to update you all with the process and progress thus far. MCOC community team. This is simply a concept the team has discussed, and okay. Hey, well, you know what? That's really some good communication from Kabam, so that's good. You can look up last year's event. Oh, so you're saying there's not a post about it, but yeah. Changes to Battlegrounds, future progression, Alliance War season, incursions updates. Okay, we can look that up. MCOC Day of Deadpool. Was it in the release notes? That would make sense. Holy, bright screen. Sorry, guys. Spot is... I've loved all the memes that are people like when they turn their game on, it's all people just, you know, getting slammed with the super bright screen. Is this not going to anything? Oh, God, okay. I just have to scroll. Okay. Turn your pain bargaining. Spotted Dimension Rifts. Is it not in here? Castle Doom. Doesn't seem to be in here. There was an email a couple of days ago letting us know it's coming soon. Wonder if it's on Reddit. I can't search on Reddit though because that's just the stupidest place to search for anything possible. Okay, well, I'm gonna trust your maybe if I do this and see what it looked like. I forget. It's coming back. Is there anything in a text format? All right. Well, anyways, I believe you. I believe you. I'll take your word for it. So gold offers. I don't remember what the heck they were, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So. I do have a decent amount of gold. Hey, get off me. Get out of here. Don't need that BS. Yo, yo, yo. What up, Caveman Oog? How you doing, man? And Daryl Phillips. Good to see you, Daryl. How you doing today? I am doing well. Been a pretty chill day. Settle down, Zoe. Just gone for numerous long, well, 20, 30. The first one I think was like 50 minutes actually, and the second one was more like 30-minute walks with the ZOE. Don't settle under the chair. It's never good. We brushed her out a bit. We vacuumed. I swear to God, I picked up as much. I vacuumed like 3 days ago, and I picked up the exact same amount of hair vacuuming as I did brushing off of her today. She sheds like a mofo, guys. I mean, she did not shed at all when she was a puppy, so I was like, sweet, this is gonna be good. Oh my God. Oh, was I mistaken? Should be in your in-game mail still. Well, I probably deleted it. Is it? I usually delete all that. Is it in updates rather than the other one? All right, let's go look. We'll go look. I leave, the bots will come out. Watch. Probably accurate. I saw the same chatbot on Enzo's stream today, so I felt a little cheated on, you know? I mean, Enzo's been around streaming longer than I have, but still. No. Did I click on the wrong one? Deadpool, Spotted Dimensional Rifts, Special Objective and Solo, Candy Store and Candy Crystals. No? So... I think I must have deleted it. I don't know. Sorry. I've tried. I've tried everything. I've tried nothing, and I'm all out of ideas. Kabam accidentally sent people a phone notification saying it's the Friday and Mike confirmed, apparently. A phone notification? If this game was allowed to send me phone notifications, I'd be so pissed off. I'm on this game constantly anyways. I certainly don't need phone notifications. Actually, maybe we should go do this arena because I do need to get these units. And I barely ever fight with these champions anymore. Well, I mean, you know, some of them I do, but yeah, not as much, so. Even though I'm going for that other one, I don't know what do you guys think I need to put up? I still have not seen or heard from anybody. I checked on Reddit and didn't see any results for what the refresh arena actually was. Somebody said something about being 50 million being some number that was ridiculous, and like there's no way I'm putting up 50 million points, but 20 something should get in there, top 100, I think. I don't know. It's worth a shot in terms of I'm gonna get a bunch of battle chips anyways, and I need the battle chips, so. Heyo, what's up, Erica Nelson? How you doing? Were you moving today? You said to your uncle's, right? Out of your stepdad's place. I'm guessing you don't have a ton of stuff all since you've moved so quickly and so forth. Or at least I'm hoping you don't have tons of stuff that you had to move back and forth. Hopefully, if you did that today, that went okay. Ramen Guy, what's going on, Ramen Guy? Is OG Storm better than Storm Pyramid X or the other way around? I like that both champs passive stun the skills when they purify it. I don't know. I don't play either of them. I personally like OG Storm a little more. I think that her damage output is better. I would say that Storm Pyramid X is definitely a more difficult defender to face. Well, I don't know if I shouldn't say definitely, but because with the new Storm, well, new buffed OG Storm's animations, I still haven't gotten used to, so I'd say for that reason she could be a little trickier as a defender. If we were looking to, say, be somewhere like maybe Battlegrounds, I would think that Storm Pyramid X would be a better defender. Overall, I think I like the OG Storm, but she needs to be awakened in order to get her big conduit damage and everything. And I don't really know that Storm Pyramid X does need to be awakened. I don't remember, honestly. Neither of them, the mutant class is so just stacked with awesome champions that neither Storm is anyone I pay much attention to. I would like to get my OG one awakened and then use her as a horseman sometimes for fun, for, you know, the giggles and whatnot. Oops, but I just haven't, I don't really have a lot of experience, so I'm sorry I can't give you that great of advice on that, Ramen Guy. Hope you're doing well today, though. Never mind, only OG Storm. I've read your next comment, it was never mind. That's it for skill champ. Storm X can do it for any champ that purifies her stuns. Can she? I don't know how useful that is of an ability given the rest of the kit, too. Leave her alone. Hey, no, I don't want her under the chair. The chair is not the right place for dogs, Pixie. This is not a leave her alone. This is a safety concern, okay? I'm concerned. You know, sometimes same thing with children. You have to keep them away, like they're about to touch a hot stove, and then you yell. And you don't really want to yell, but you're like, hey man, I had to get your attention quickly. Sorry for yelling, but I'm trying to protect you from something you're not wise enough to protect yourself from at this age. And Zoe, even though she's 49 in dog years, still has the mental capacity of about, you know, 3-year-old probably. So sometimes you gotta protect her. Yeah. And when I'm done with this fight, I'll show you exactly where she is. I really do not think that the Ant-Man buff was anything too exciting either. I've not seen anybody doing anything cool with him. And that's of course the true measure of whether or not a buff was any good, was whether or not there's YouTubers making a bunch of videos with him or ranking him up, and I do not see any of it. It didn't really go into detail, so you're not missing out. 6-star Red Pool will be obtainable though. Yeah, that sounds familiar, Edwin. I do remember, I think I just read it real quick and deleted it and was like, oh, cool. I don't have a 5-star even, so maybe I'll get the 5-star at least. It probably won't be available in the arena though, I would assume, or do they still want to keep it exclusive in some way? Because I like Brian not having one. Yeah, it needs to stay exclusive to spenders. Yeah, fully moved in right now. I'm loving Sauron on Battlegrounds defense. He's one I'd like to get ranked up. I have not done it yet. Just for Pixie's peace of mind. See, the bed's right there. We still do need to get her a new bed too. I vacuumed it today. I need to wash it. It looks all dirty, but it's not actually that dirty. But yeah, she's just chilling. So not under the chair, because you know I don't want to roll over her. She could be injured. I don't want to injure her. I love her. Yeah. What's up, Sharm? How's it going? Cade, how you doing? What's up, Abdo? Do you do fantasy football at all? I do. Speaking of, that's a good reminder. I need to pick up some. I need to take a look at the waiver wire. I used to, back in the day, Cade, I would always go down. So there's a movie theater room in my apartment building, and the first thing I did was ask if they could get NFL Red Zone, and I was like, you know, I'll pay for it if you guys want monthly. I don't care. And they're like, no, it's fine. We'll just get it for you. I was like, sweet, okay. So they did, and the whole time we had it up until COVID, and then I think they just canceled the high-def versions of everything. They canceled HBO, you know, whatever that was down there. So I have not been down there, but I used to go down and grind a little bit of arena while I would watch NFL Fantasy Live and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I am in only one league this year, which is the fewest amount of leagues that I've ever been in. Well, not ever, but that I've been in recent years, because recent years I've either been in 3 or 2 leagues. And I'm only in one. It's a little cheapy league, $50 for some of the people who were in too low-key. We did it last year, so we decided to do it again. But the work league, which I was the commissioner of, I don't work there anymore, so I handed it off to somebody else. And I had that one was like 150, 120, 110, 110. And then I had a $200 keeper league, which I had been in for about a decade, and I gave up this year. So yeah, just the $150 league, and I'm doing okay. I think I'm 2-2. I don't know, I'm not doing horrible. I need to put it on this phone, and then I can bring it up and show you guys, maybe for those of you who cared, which most of you probably don't, but yeah. Easy, what's going on, Easy? That's why I keep my kid in a crate. Makes perfect sense. Let them do it first, and then they'll remember not to do it again. She's a dog, and when I accidentally roll over her, she's gonna growl at me and snap, and I don't care. I don't want to hurt her, and she's not that smart. She'll forget. She's smart, but she's not that smart. Storm X is one of the best counters from Mordo when he tries his stun evade. Yeah, there's a lot of good counters, though. I'd rather have Mole Man or someone like that to counter, because he can do more damage and just is better than Storm Pyramid X in a lot of ways. So, you know, there are other counters who I would rather use. But if that's who you have and you need to use her for Mordo, then go for it, for like questing or something like that. OG Guts, what's up, OG Guts? How you doing? I assume you're doing better than New Guts. You're definitely doing better than Bubble Guts. Bubble Guts are no good. Bubble Guts is never happy. You'll probably have to purchase every entry tickets for 6-star Red Pool Arena. Yeah, and it might be like a... Okay, the last time they did that, was that a thing you had to purchase for money? Yeah? I don't remember how that worked. He's just a trophy champion anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I would love to see them... I've thought about making a video recently. I have a couple different ideas for videos. I did put out a video today, guys, if you didn't see it, my rank ups, which was very slightly edited, so that was cool because I'm still, you know, learning... I'm an absolute noob when it comes to editing anything in DaVinci Resolve. I'm just figuring out how to do stuff. And so the more videos I make, the more it is just me learning how to edit things and do cool stuff. There's so much cool stuff to do. I want to kind of spend more time sitting around and learning how to do that kind of stuff. But I should probably get a real job. But yeah, it's you know, it's tricky. I'm not just intuitively great at that kind of stuff, so I have to go and Google things, figure out how to do stuff. Anyways, I want to make a new video. Think about or an idea I had for a new video would be to propose updates and buffs for trophy champions. Like I would love to see all the trophy champions get buffed, and then the access to them get buffed as well. Like buff the drop rates, buff the trophy champions. Just so that they can actually be playable, because none of them are actually... nobody plays anything. There's maybe a few that might get played, but maybe Kang, if you have a big enough Kang and that one synergy or something, but for the most part, nobody plays that shit. So I'd love for them to be getting... Because you don't want the trophy champions to be too good, obviously, if they're semi-exclusive, especially if they're a paid exclusive one. You definitely don't want that, because people will just be pissed off. But you make them playable, at least, for crap's sake, you know? That'd be fun. I've been rambling here, sorry. What's up, Hussein? How you doing? Are you ugging about the fantasy football talk? I have Javante, and I want to die. What's with Javonte? Were you talking about Javonte Williams? Wasn't that who just roughed up the Seahawks? No. I don't know what news you're talking about, Cade. You'll have to elaborate. I'm not aware enough. That's what I was saying. Like, I haven't been paying enough attention, so I need to get on it. Be right back. Sweet. Moo is an instant ban no matter what for me. I like using mine, so I haven't banned him. I'm considering, after EOP rewards here, Eric, ranking him up to rank 4. He might be my next rank 4 champion, so I'm not sure. And I'm considering giving him a generic gem, too, just for fun. Now you don't need to worry about showing any sports ball stuff. Speak for yourself, bud. Last time you had to purchase a 4-star red Deadpool for money? Yep, I think it was always that way. Be right back watching your new video. Okay, thanks, Hussein. You don't need to, but I appreciate it. I've just noticed that my live streams get a ton more views than my videos do, even if they're crystal openings. And I was always told that crystal opening videos were where it was at as far as getting views. Nobody watches mine, so just nobody cares. Or maybe people expect me to say and do dumber things when I'm streaming and drinking, and that's more interesting to people. I don't know. I like it though. But I need to make some more useful videos to the community, I hope, that could actually get shared around maybe and get some views, you know? How much tokens did you get from the correction mail, Abby Doe Schlerm? I can show you right here, because I have not claimed it yet, because I was still thinking about making a video relating to Battlegrounds, even though I don't know if anyone cares what my opinion is, but 17,600, so cha-ching! I have 20,000 now to spend. I think the number of tokens you could keep was something stupid like 100 or 150,000. I don't know if I want to hang on to some in order to... See, the thing is, I kind of, if you have a base, right, of them that you are at, then if you're really desperate for rank up resources, you could use them for that. But I kind of also want to be spending them immediately to get as many 6-star shards or as many Sig Stones as I could. So I'm not sure exactly what the approach is that I'm going to be using for those trophy tokens yet. In general, I do know that's kind of, because, you know, if you can get 30,000 Sig-Star stones a week, you get 120,000 a month, and this is not even. I mean, okay, it's all going to depend on the rankings, right? And I'm saying it's available to get that many. Not necessarily that you're going to get enough trophy tokens to be able to get that many. I haven't done the math on all these things, but it's a lot. They're now the second most valuable resource in the game, right after units, I would say. So, if you could open nearly 10 featured 6-star crystals a month, that's pretty damn cool. And if you can sig up champions like, I don't know, champions who need high sig level for damage or for utility and stuff, that is also really cool because you can get 50 generic sig stones a week. Yeah, it is such a good update to the store. I'm not 100% happy with Battlegrounds. There's obviously bugs. That was one thing I was working on. I was working on, I don't know, some of you guys might have been there last night and seen me struggling in Battlegrounds and the weird ass bug that I had. So I'm working on editing that video down before putting it out and sending it to Kabam. But, so, you know, there are areas where it's still, there's a lot of improvement that needs to be made. I want to see exactly how much energy you get for, or how many points you get for using energy rather than using Elder Marks. But so there's a few different areas, but overall, the update to Battlegrounds, they actually listened, and I gotta say, good job to Kabam. Like they've done a really good job so far, and still things to improve upon, but so far, like they've made some just fantastic changes. Javonte's out for the season, ACL and MCL tear. Ooh, Jesus. You're talking about Javonte Williams that was for Detroit, who was having a good start so far? That's shit-tacular, Cade. Sorry about that. What's up, Jeff? Down to 7 paths, just 7 paths left in 8.1. Get on it. Get to it, man. Okay, maybe you need to build up resources. That's awesome, though, Jeff. Nice. You're almost there. Get those, you let us know who you pull for your gem, for sure, when you get there. Wow, awesome Q. I always watch your vids, Abby Doe. Thanks, Schlerm. I appreciate it, man. you know, it's partially just a matter of what people are interested in too. This is not the best matchup on any of these fronts. But you know, so because there's plenty of vids that other people put out that I don't watch, but I try to watch things that interest me. And like I said, I've always found it somewhat surprising that from what I know from way back in the day, watching Seaton's vids and Brian's and Legacy and everybody who's big and streams, that the Crystal opening vids get tons of views, and mine get like 60 views, and live streams get 100 or more views. So it's interesting. Kaiser Soze! Dude, if I get that stream deck, I'm putting that in. I think I could get away with... What is it? I don't know how that works for YouTube as far as what you can show as far as clips and sound bites and music and that kind of stuff, but I've always heard that if it was under 10 seconds, you're fine. There's so many other YouTube channels who do reviews of stuff too, and never seem to get any kind of copyright strikes or anything, have issues. No idea what the deal with that is. I'm just like programmed to be extremely cautious about it from having heard Brian talk about it for years, you know? I think it's because most of us see openings live. Also, hello. Yeah. Hello, by the way. So, yeah, what I was saying is I'll get a Kaiser Soze from what's Usual Suspects. I will totally get that as a sound clip to use when you appear if I get that whatchamacallit thingy? Stream Deck. How much does this cost? I think they're like usually like $150, so we can get the donations and stuff up to that, and I will definitely, it's one of the next improvements I want to make. What's up, Fred? How you doing? Did I say hi, Fred? Panda Bandit, how's it going? What do you buy in the store with them? So that's what I was saying. It's like I'm not sure exactly. You may have put that comment, and I'm kind of behind here, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to buy. The last time around, I bought all of the 6-star shards I could, which was like 15,000, and I bought all of the Sig stones that I could, and then I think I got the rank 4 materials. So that's where a large part of that refund came from, because those were 10,000 a piece, and they got refunded, so I got 12,000 of my refund from that. The 5,000 came from other stuff. I don't know how much of that I want to do going forward. And that's kind of what I was saying, is I kind of want to have a baseline, like maybe I want to keep some around in case I really need tier 4B or I need something else for rank up material. But I also really am going to focus hard on 6-star Sig stones, even though I don't like saying it. So I feel all 6-star Sig stones. Yeah. I don't have a lisp, but it kind of sounds like it when I say S's. You know? Very hissy. But yeah, focus on that and 6-star stones, because man, I want a Gallon, I want a Tech Doom, I want those new champs coming out in the next round of the featured, so having a bunch of them to open up in November would be pretty nice. I'm still not sure what I'm doing there though too, because I don't have Black Cat and I don't have Guardian, who's in this featured, and I want to dupe on Rintraw and Scorpion and Hulkling. So I'm kind of I think I'm probably gonna get the two 13k featured for this round before they go away from the Thronebreaker store, because I still have been getting that. And so that'll probably, I think I get 1 or 2 of those maybe remaining, maybe just 1. So maybe I'll get a few of those and then just not open them until November. Yeah. About to fly to Seattle and rub Abdo bald head for good luck. For what? What good luck are you talking about? Now I can max Sig any champ I want relatively quick. Absolutely love it. Yeah, dude, it's such a big change, Slurm. It's awesome. Yeah. What's up, Ace? How you doing? No, that's Jamal. Javante is the lead back for Denver. Oh, that's who it is. Okay. She just totally under the chair. Yeah, that's who I was thinking about, because he tore us up when we played the... Well, everyone's tearing up the Seahawks defense because it's god-awful. But opening week, yeah, Russell kept dumping off passes to him, and he kept destroying us. So that's who it was. Okay. No wonder I didn't see it, because I saw all the Seahawks game. Yeah. You're right. Jamal Williams, Javante... Is he Williams too? I don't remember. Either way, it sucks, dude. Totally sucks. I have Jonathan Taylor who got injured as well, but I haven't even looked at what the injury was, so hopefully not terrible. If it's terrible, don't tell me. BG updates from what we know so far look amazing. Still not entirely a fan of a bit of it, but they took a massive step in the right direction for sure. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, Ace. I'm 100% in agreement with you on that. Let's do that. Stop that evade. Just farming a few more revives, then we'll probably buy the 1k Cav offer tomorrow after an initial clear of Cav. And then I will go finish 8.1 after that. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that for EOP. I'm back to having 20% revives and overflow. I don't know if I want to do that, because I'm okay for the rest of the war season pretty much on boosts. I would like the energy out of there. I do always like those 6-star shards, and I like the Cav Nexus crystals, if you got the 3k one, but we are getting close enough to Cyber Weekend that I don't think I want to spend any more units on anything dumb. Because I wasted 3k units. Well, it's not 100% wasted. I did get a 6-star Red Guardian from, I got 10 of the Doom crystals for 3k, so, but it's still, it's mostly a waste because it's not going to be used Red Guardian anytime soon, just for synergies. And I already had a 5-star, so I think I'm going to be saving all my units until Cyber Weekend, because I'm, about 7k with this round of arenas, and which means, you know, the next one, if I hit most everything, and new monthly stuff, I'm up to 8k after a week. I can get to probably 13, 14, 15k if I don't spend it on anything before Cyber Weekend. That's 2 months. I get plenty of time to get to 15k, 18k. If you want to grow your channel, have you considered changing the name? Seems like something like Intoxicated would trigger the auto hide so the kiddos don't see it. Yeah, I have thought about that. Easy. It is true. I love my logo that Art made for me too, though. And the thing is too, like, I swear. So how much, I specifically checked the thing on YouTube that's like, is this content aimed at children? I'm like, nope, it is not. I have no problem with anybody. There's people who are, you know, younger who watch the channel and stuff, and that's awesome. But I also don't want to make it like it's marketed at kids. I'm sure that does delay things a bit, but for the most part, I drink and I smoke and I'm an adult and I talk about adult things sometimes. So I don't want to change it that way. But I have thought about it for sure, dude. So like I think that does hold things back a little bit. Mostly though, it's just hard to get noticed when you're one of a billion MCOC YouTubers at this point. You got your few guys who are big time and have a big following and have been doing it for years. And I'm super lucky, fortunate to have Brian hating on me all the time and directing people over my way. Because I've had people I had someone the other day who said they heard about Brian talking about me in his stream and then came over when I wasn't even streaming. So it wasn't even like a raid, they just came over, which is awesome. But you know, it just takes time, and that's fine. I should probably if I just put out videos of Zoe 100% and just put them on like TikTok or something, I probably would be there already. People would just be confused. I try to watch every vid from every streamer that I like. May that particular video interest me or not. I try to at least play it. Sometimes if it doesn't really interest me that much, I'll just mute it and then open another tab and they get the watch time. But that's just a kind of a YouTube thing, you know? All right, I'm back. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? How you doing, Detron? Hope you are doing well. My mini is 3K Science T5CC from Thronebreaker, and I'm going nutty trying to get it. Nice. Okay. Is that not the one you can buy? You said it's possible to get over 100k trophy tickets. How is that possible? Panda Bandit, I meant it's possible to have that many before they start expiring. You know how the incursion shards, used to be, whatever the incursions ones you could get were like 15k, and then they updated it to be over 100k? What I was saying was, if you want to have a base of a certain amount of the trophy tokens for having them on hand in case you need to buy tier 4B or something like that in order to make a rank up when you're real close to it and you just want to do it right there for level up or something like that. I think what you can keep over 100,000 of the trophy tokens before they start to expire. So that's what I was saying. I'm not saying it's possible to get 100k trophy tickets. Okay, if they're refreshing every 2 days, just for participation, right? Not even winning matches, you get 600 for doing 3 fights. Those 3 fights might take you can't quit out, so maybe they'll take you 35 to 45 minutes, depending on how quickly they go. Because it takes a few seconds to find a match, and then it takes a few seconds to actually get through it and decide all that. So 35 to 45 minutes, every 2 days, you get 600. For a month, you get 9,000. Right? Does that make sense? Every 10... No. You get 600, so every... Yeah, no, that makes sense, because times 15, right? So you get 9,000. Now, if you win, you get 18,000 for the month. But then if the season is resetting every month, too, you have all those ones that you get at milestone as you go from bronze to platinum to gold to diamond, whatever that is. You get all those ones. You get the ones from solo and alliance events, too. So I'm not sure exactly how much in total you can get a month of those trophy tokens, but it's got to be a good amount. This is the kind of thing where, like, if I'm going to make a video about it, I will look into that and see exactly how much it is. To see, Scarco the other day asked about a video about saying how much it was worth it, and I kind of want to see how we end up with one season to see what those solo rewards are. They did change it, so there was something I noticed in there where they said they're going to multiply everyone's points by 3. So I think that means that I will get all of the rewards for the solo thing, at least, with just the Elder Marks that I was given by moving up levels and from the, Alliance one. So here, we'll look and I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second here. 8.1 doesn't really require any items. Screw you, Schlarm. It did for me, man. It did for me. It doesn't require items. You could 100% do it itemless if you wanted to. If you're drinking and doing it on stream while trying to read comments and not reading any nodes, it might require a few items. What up, Nasty Dan? Yo, 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 Padres in the playoffs. Are the Padres in the playoffs too? Nice. I paid no attention to the National League, dude. But I'm assuming you're a Padres fan, so congratulations. The Mariners seem to be slumping their way towards the playoffs, which is not fun. But, yeah. They walked it off earlier, though. Did they have a doubleheader, though? I thought they had a doubleheader to make up for something. Was I insane? Hang on just a second. Maybe they didn't. I don't remember. But the Mariners are kind of sucking ass as they go towards the playoffs, and we have a bunch of injuries, which are not cool, including Ham Swaggerty, which sucks. They have a player, for those of you who don't know on the Mariners, his name is Sam Haggerty, so the internet's taken to calling him Ham Swaggerty, and they made these cool headbands here, which is backwards for you guys, because I have it inverted. I forgot, I thought I needed to change it so that it was inverted so you can see things the right way, but I changed it so that my right hand is what I see as my right hand, and that's why this is backwards. Normally it would be the other way and you guys would see it the correct way, but then it throws me off by the wrong hand, so I inverted it for that. But yeah, it's this nice Ham Swaggerty headband, and he's injured and out for the postseason, which sucks. He's been nice. But yeah, congratulations to the Padres being the Mariners' friends, I would say, in spring training. The Mariners and the Padres use the same spring training facility in Peoria, so they're always playing in spring training. Which, if you guys ever get a chance to go to spring training, it's pretty fun. You don't really have to pay attention to the game. You just get drunk in the sunshine. It's beautiful. I haven't had to use very many items in 8.1, but I don't want to be underprepared for the last boss, so I'm over-farming resources. For sure. Jeff, don't forget, I don't remember if you were around when I was doing that one, but don't forget to bring some version of Guillotine 2099 for that last 5%. Makes it super easy. And go and watch my run at 8.1.6 if you need to learn what not to do. For sure. Mags or Apocalypse to rank 2 as a 6-star. Nitish, what's going on? I would say... Well, do you have a 5-star rank 5 Magneto already? Let me know that and I'll give you an answer. 150k is the token's cap. Exactly, Schlerm. So I want to hold some kind of base, but not that high at all. Okay, Mr. Thanks, sweet. Hey, what's up, Haley? How you doing tonight? Is there any rewards for the position we held in Battlegrounds? Like I held Platinum 1, so am I going to get something in return? There's rewards for the solo event. I don't think there are for that. I think you have to have used Elder Marks to get into that solo stuff. Yeah. Multipliers for this season and next. Yep. Mariners officially made it. They did it. They clinched it a couple days ago. Sham Waggerty. He's not a sham. He's fantastic. You see Judge hit 62? I did. That's... Wait, was it 62? I thought it was 61. Yeah, but dude, Aaron Judge is he's a monster. Anyway, I'm watching some anime. I'll catch you on the other Baldu stream. All right, Schlerm, have a good one, dude. Enjoy your anime. Seattle did walk it off today. Yep, Abraham Toro. Does it say dumbass? What, Pixie? Welcome back. Pixie, just for you, I'm going to show you. This is what I was talking about. I think I've shown this before, but look, she's right. She's right on the wheel. Like, I love her being close, guys. Obviously, she loves me and she wants to be close and she's bundled up. I can roll kind of like, you know, this direction and not roll over her. But if I roll the other direction, it's rubbing right up again. It makes me nervous. Yeah. Nervous, Zoe. Nervous. Boop. All right. Yep, that's enough sports ball talk for me tonight, y'all. All right, easy. Have a good one. Sports ball is a thing that does exist. I'm sorry. I don't have any version of Guillotine 2099, so I'm going to use APOC and OG Storm for the last boss. Okay, well, yeah, you do need the prowesses, right? So yeah, I guess that's going to be your best bet. In that case, don't watch me. Go my stream. Go watch some of the solos with Apocalypse and so forth, and that'll give you a better idea of how to do that last 5%, I would say. That sucks. Oh, you don't have either of the champs as a 5-star? Okay, Nitish, then I would go with Magneto, I think. Apocalypse is great. You do want him ranked up. He does kind of need the base damage in a way more, but I think Magneto overall by himself is more useful. Apocalypse is more useful as a synergy champion for sure, but you don't need him to be ranked up to be a synergy champion. I would rank up Magneto first, and then I'd rank up Apocalypse right afterwards, though. They're both really good. You want them both basically as highly ranked as you can. Rank 4 Magneto might be a bit ridiculous, but yeah. Like, I'd rank 4 Apocalypse and not Magneto, I think. But to start off with, to rank 2, I would go with Magneto. He just counters so many... There's so many metal champs in the game that he counters. So many bosses and act content that he counters. Okay, well, we were going to go look at the solo events, right? So if we're looking at the solo event, I'm at... Where's that? Battleground solo event. I'm at 110,000 points for the Elder Marks that I got through moving up and so forth and through the Alliance stuff, right? So if you look, this final reward is at 300,000 points. So if they multiply everything by 3, I think that means I'll get all of the... And these are just 6-star shards anyways. I think that means I'll get all of those, right? Is that how you guys are interpreting that too? I don't know. She confused nervous with treats? What? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Okay, no more baseball talk from me. Finished EOP last night, ran a full Cosmic team. Herc just wrecked everyone. My second run was a train wreck. Damn, dude. That sucks. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Herc. Who did you put on that Cosmic team with Herc? Did you go like Herc and Heimdall and Odin, or what? Is Odin helpful at all in that? I feel like I could do... Would the armor break thing with Captain be good too? Because I don't need... I think the other team I was going to run was going to be Doom, Shang-Chi, and Magneto. So I don't need to do just Cosmic. I could do... Well, no, wait, you do, because you need all five, right? So who's the Cosmic you did? Herc, Heimdall, and Odin? That's what I was thinking of, yeah. Abdo detected, opinion accepted, did ranked up. Okay, Natish, right on. Yeah, Magneto is fantastic. He's a great champion. He just shuts down so much stuff. He's better with the recoil masteries on, of course, because you're getting that healing from the bleed, as he has the bleed reduction. He also has shock reduction. Don't go into anything that has crazy bleed or shock though, because it'll overpower it. And be careful fighting in war with him or Omega Red, because if you come up against people who are running, whatchamacallit, Despair, they can still get you on some of those nodes. But yeah, in general, my most common just questing team or whatever is Omega Red and Magneto are in there, and Apocalypse and Cable and Sabretooth. Usually that's my go-to team. Okay, I guess we're gonna use an L3. Thanks. I'm probably overfarmed revive-wise for my Spider-Verse Symbiote Abyss Karina run, but still need more potions. Revives are easy, potions take longer to get a ton of, and easy to burn through. Yeah, Ace, those rank 3 potions do not do much these days. It's almost not worth it to me to even spend the time doing it. If I'm doing something like playing a game on the Xbox, or a time when I'm not grinding Arena, or whatever, I will often try to just plug my phone in and let Diablo go to work on auto-farming potions, but it's so slow, man. It's so slow. I almost want to rank up him just for that. But the thing is, those rank 3, those level 3 potions are just not doing a ton these days for as big as your champions are. If you use boosts while you're doing any kind of content like that, it makes it even worse. So yeah, it's almost, to me, I feel like it's just better to go with the revives. But there's only so many of those you can get without them starting to expire. Like, you can, obviously it takes less energy to get potions than it does to get revives. It just takes more time in the actual world. So, yeah. You never do you. You would have understood what I said if you didn't tangent. Probably. I ran Black Widow deodorant, Doom, and Red Mags. So I'm doing Doom and Red Mags for the cheese. Doom for the cheese. Red Mags for Dragon Man, because I got that one down with only a couple revives. I'm gonna stream it probably. I might do it on Sunday or something. I should have a good amount of items by then. So I'm gonna do much worse just by streaming it, but I didn't do that great to begin with. So, you know, should be amusing. If you guys watched Ryan doing it last night, it's gonna look like that, but way worse. Except for one run, I'll have Hercules, and then you guys will just be like, "Oh my God, he's misusing Hercules so poorly." But do you think that deodorant is better than Shang-Chi? Red Mags is also good for MODOK. I would assume so, right? I didn't use him for that because whatever that week's Paragon or whatever things were, I don't think included, like, he wouldn't have fit the bill on one of those, so I never used him for it, but I would assume he'd be good for it. Shit. That didn't hit me. Alright, see, like here I need to get up. Okay, she moved, so she's rolled away a little bit. So she's now safe, I would say. See, this is fine. This is not as cute, but it still is pretty much just as close. It's pretty much just as close. And I'm not in danger of rolling over her. You know, I could just bump into her. So, I am going to pour myself another drink. Well, I've got like 50 level 1 revives right now, and a little shy of 200 level 3 potions. Dude, I never farm that many anymore. That's a lot. Probably enough, but doesn't hurt to have excess. No, you can never have enough, right? Because then you just do something else. Which one? You said you're doing the Spider-Verse symbiote one? Okay. I hear that one's not terrible, right? Do you have Anti-Venom and all those, Null and everything ranked up, Ace? I assume so. Anything about Zoe is cute, mostly, yeah, for the most part. I used Red Max for MODOK this last week. Just played him with 5-hit combos and not parry heavy. Okay. That's another thing is I basically instantly forget all content once I've completed it, which makes me kind of horrible for like, how do you fight, you know, 8.1 this boss or whatever? I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue. how about this fight in EOP? I'm like, well, I don't know. I just gave it some revives and got through it. I don't know what the hell I did. Okay. How you doing, Raul, by the way? Good to see you. Gonna try Agent Venom, Null, Venom Pool, Stealthy, and Stark Spidey. Who am I gonna do it with? I don't know. I have Anti-Venom and Null ranked up. I have Starky ranked up. I have Agent Venom ranked up. I don't know if there's anybody better. I have a 5-star Stealthy. I've not been looking forward to going back and doing those, honestly. Like that friggin' Luke Cage fight, and that's the shorter way to do it. Does not sound fun. Oh, Symbiote Supreme, not Stealth Spider-Man. Okay, that makes more sense. There's so many SS's. Guys, the SS. There's a new, Symbiote Spider-Man now, too? With the SS's have to stop, Kabam. They have to stop at some point. How many SS's will we have? Guy does look pretty cool on the loading screen there, though. We'll say that much. I have to be better about balancing my energy this next week, though, as far as Battlegrounds go. I don't like using energy refills to finish uncollected before the end of the month. In fact, I'm not even sure I'm going to, but it's probably worth it. In 5 years, a rank 4 6-star will probably cost only $15. Probably sooner than that. We'll be on to 8-star champions or 9-star champions by that point, obviously. I don't know. I think they're going to have... You should be able to do another rank 4 champion pretty quickly from, Cyber Weekend. Reducing the cost of the rank up materials for that to 4K of the entry of the trophy tokens, and you can get 5 of them per week. I don't think anyone's going to be able to do that, and I think they're, like I said, I think I'm going to prioritize doing Sig Stones and 6-star shards, but that's a lot of rank up materials. That's like, what was the size? I gotta go look at that. Anti-Venom basically only in there for one fight, though I think... so, was hoping I could replace him, but don't think I can. Could probably replace Venom Pool, to be honest, because I have Null, but think he'll be good since rank 3. Isn't the Anti-Venom one for... It's like Old Man Logan or one of the regen champions, right? Because you need his Petrify, I think. Okay, I never get very far in this arena here. This is the one I'm always, like, struggling to get points in. Okay, what was the... Going back to the Battleground store once again. 85.50? What is that times 5? So we're gonna, like, that's kind of like half of one? I guess that's not quite as much as I was thinking, right? Well, actually, I guess it's a little more than that. It's more than half for sure, huh, right? Quirkless, what's up, Quirkless? How's it going? 42,750. Yeah, so it's more than half. It's like 3/4 of a full thing, because it's 57, right? I think. So it's like 3/4 of a tier 6 basic, or 3, but it's fewer of the tier 3. Is it? Wait, no. The tier 3 is less. Oh, God damn it. I gotta look now. What is the... It says 57 for that one and 45 for that one. So you could basically get 4/5 kind of, not quite 4/5, 3/4 of either of those every 7 days, but there's no way, like, it costs too much. You're not gonna be able to rank up champions that quickly, but it's a good portion of it for sure. So it will definitely help champions go to rank 4 a little more quickly with those. And it's I don't know, what level do you have to be to access that store? Do you have to be Cavalier probably or something? Yeah, it's a good deal, man. It is definitely a good deal. When do you think they will release the next progression since 7 stars are coming? Oh, probably. Oh, God, if the game is still going, which, I mean, it's going strong. We've been doing it for this long. Can you imagine if we're doing this for a decade? And it's literally just because I love talking to you guys online and doing meetups and shit. I guess if they're coming out with 7 stars in 2023, then 2025, 2026, there'll be 8 stars or something. I don't know. I don't know if it makes it that long, but possibly. Made it this far. It's come such a long ways too. When the game first launched, there weren't even like sig abilities, you know? I mean, it's so crazy. Go back and look at some of those really old videos. Go back and watch Brian's first video. That's craziness. Abido, I have 90 T4CC crystals and I love it. It means that I can rank up a ton of champs, but I'm struggling on gold, ISO, and T5B, so not as great as I thought. Well, Eric, so once again, go back to that Battleground store, and there are a good amount of T5B you can get in there. As far as gold goes, you need to, you know, that's the arena, man. I don't know any other way around that besides the arena. Hey, Cloud, how's it going tonight? Rank 4 materials discounted for Paragon and available at the 10K for Thronebreaker. Do you have to be Thronebreaker to access the store, though? Where did it say? I know they're discounted for Paragon, which I think is actually a really good incentive to push through for Paragon, for sure. Let's see. Uncollected. No, so you can access it when you're just uncollected. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad at all. Honestly, I need SIGs more than tier 5 basic. That's where all my Rex are going. All my Rex. Whatever threshold accesses BGs might be yeah, okay, yeah. Uncollected. If the game is going on for years, the channel is growing on for years. I hope so. You never know. You never know what life brings and so forth. I'm just glad you guys like hanging out and right now too. Resources? Okay, I got you. Spell check. It is a thing. I spent my 13K on the correction on rank up materials and 6-star shards. Yeah, I haven't decided what to do yet, but so like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you're here for that, Fred, but I'm debating between having a stash a little bit for when I desperately need rank up materials and what's the best value to get weekly before the reset, you know? I don't think it matters that much since it's a weekly reset. I don't think it's going to make that huge of a difference. There's definitely going to be a way to optimize and maximize the resources that you can get each week. That's the thing too. Like, if I can get, so you can get the 6-star. Okay, open this in a new tab. Is it any bigger? Yeah. So say you can get like the 6-star Hero Crystal Shards for 680 or whatever they are. They're 450 for Paragon, right? If you can get 30 of those a week, that's what, 9,000, 13,500. So maybe you want to save your shards so that you can make sure and max it out. Because if you spent them all 1 week, maybe the next week you only get 9,000. No, I mean every 3 days, yeah, you could get about that. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on what the math is, but I should do a video and figure it all out because it's worth figuring out. Like I said, I think it's the most valuable currency after units for sure. There's definitely gonna be a way to optimize whatever you're getting depending on what it is you're trying to focus on. But I think I want to have a base level to fall back on if I need rank up resources quickly. I want to split it somewhat between shards, sig stones, and rank up materials. Those sig stones though, man, they aren't even that expensive. The sig stones are 360 of the tokens. You can get 50 of them. Oh my god, dude. That you can sig up some champions real quick. The floodgates are open, guys, on 6-star sig stones. That is fantastic. That's like one of the best changes you could possibly have in the game. Hoping updated incursions give more gold. They did say in a post about that, that we'll have the new Sector 9 to do, and that we'll be able to get rewards for top 3 sectors, so 7, 8, and 9 instead of just 7, 8. Yeah. I hope so. I'm hoping that the solo thing will be fun, and that maybe the solo thing will be fun to stream too, because theoretically speaking, so when you're doing YouTube, the streams like this are useful because you don't have to pay that much attention to Arena, and I'm getting battle chips and units and gold by doing this, right? Which means I'm also getting shards, which gives me ISO, which gives me more gold, all that, right? It's very useful to do. But as far as content goes, it's pretty dull. It's much more interesting, in my opinion, to see me playing Battlegrounds and raging over stupid matches and bugs and things, right? I would hope that solo incursions even would still also be much more interesting content, and more interesting for you guys to watch. And even though the resources that might be acquired by doing Battlegrounds are not as good exactly as doing Arena, and it might be the same way for incursions, even though it might not be quite as valuable, I'm hoping it makes for better content, more interesting stuff. So, because that's a fantastic sacrifice, you know. If you guys are more entertained by what I'm doing, but I get fewer in-game resources for it, I don't care. Maybe it'll just lead to getting more actual resources, you know? God, guys, I am strongly considering. There was that restaurant. Did I tell you guys this about the restaurant that I called the other day? So, in order to get unemployment, I think I mentioned this. In order to get unemployment in Washington State, you have to at least be trying to get a job or inquire about places, right? So I inquired at a place that I've been to that's really nice. It's a nice, fancy French restaurant, and they do have an opening, and oh man, I'm tempted just to go do it because it'd probably be a good amount of money. And I miss having money. Because it's not like I was ever rich, but in my serving job that I was doing through May, I had made like, I don't know, 35K, a little more if you're counting cash that I'm not reporting. And I was going to make like $80,000 or $90,000 as a server in a restaurant. And I'm so tired. I don't want to deal with all those people and be pleasant and bullshit and so forth, but it's something that I'm good at, and I kind of want to go actually apply for that job and see if I can get it and just make some money again. I'm torn. So I think with changes also coming in Alliance Quest in November, we should possibly see cheaper rank up resources as well. Everything's getting cheaper. That's how it goes. When they put out 7 stars and everything else, that's how things have to go. They have to get cheaper. So I hope so. Did they announce, Fred, though, that they were making Alliance Quest changes too? Is that part of the roadmap or the thing? I don't remember seeing it. I'm back. College sucks. It still will this week. I'm sorry, Bryce. What class are you taking, Bryce? Lorson, what's going on? Hashtag solo incursions. They could be fun. They could be some good content. We will see. We will see. Oh my god, my inner ear itches. what content? We're here for the ZOE. I love that you spelled it out, Hussein. You knew I was going to. That's priceless. She is cute. Oh god. I'm telling you, I just need to do solid TikTok videos of ZOE, and she'll probably get more views. AQ season 10 November. Did they announce that at Ace? Yeah, you guys. I don't remember seeing that announcement, but you know me, I hate reading. You guys saw me reading earlier in the stream. That was a lot of reading. We'll say goodbye to Abdo, everyone. He gone again. No, I'm definitely not going away this time, Pixie. Not too much, Larson. How are you doing today? I'm, been a pretty chill day. I walked the ZOE for probably an hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes today. Not at the same time. Two separate walks. I vacuumed. That's about it. Nothing too exciting. Just been grinding arena. I'm trying to get... I'm at like 15, I'm almost at 16 mil for the refresh arena, and before I go to sleep tonight, I'll definitely be over 20 mil. But I don't know what's required to actually get the top 100. I don't really care that much. If I get up to like 30 mil, that's gotta be good. That's about all I'm doing for these 3 days, though. I thought about going to trivia, but I'm trying to avoid beer, and I'm trying to avoid spending money. So trivia counts as a knock against both those things. As much fun, it's way less fun to not spend money and to not drink beer. But I'm trying to lose a few pounds, trying to not spend any money that I don't have because I'm unemployed, and I'm like I can skip trivia a couple. I'm gonna go next week for sure. I definitely have to go. I'll be feeling bad about friends and so forth. But yeah, so I'm just kind of chilling. I'll probably take it easy on the arena grinding on Thursday, Friday, Saturday though, and try to do learning some more video editing stuff and putting out a couple more videos or something. So I saw them announce new AQ season in November, but I haven't seen any details. Okay. Redwood, what's up, Redwood? How you doing, man? Redwood in the hood, but not Red Hood Outlaws. It's getting all gratuitous because the math isn't even dealing with numbers anymore. It's with words, all words. Oh, story problems. Fantastic. What are the classes you taking though, man? Let us know. I like learning. I'm not. So I'll joke about reading being stupid and so forth, but unlike Brian, I did go to college and will happily encourage people if that's the right path for them. He does too, actually, so I don't mean to say it the wrong way, but I have some experience there to discuss, so. Never trust a bald man to smile. Well, fortunately, I'm not bald then, huh? I am wearing a bald cap. Even if this one is defective, Brian, his company, they sent me a defective bald cap. There's like a spot right here, which is really annoying. Looks terribly. Maybe it's that realistic, is that it looks like there's actually a pimple, but not too much. Got back from work, explored 8.1.2 and milestones in arena, and now looking at your bald head. It's a bald cap. It's a bald cap, guys. Obviously, we know this. I don't know why you guys don't use the right nomenclature. The intoxicated gamer trying to avoid getting intoxicated, unsubbing. I am not avoiding getting intoxicated. I'm drinking tequila. I'm trying to avoid carbs, Raul. Carbs. Resub, I'm drinking. I haven't had dinner yet. All I've had today is leftover half of a salad from yesterday and leftover... What did I make? Oh, chicken Alfredo with butternut squash zoodles, because that's what they had at the store instead of zucchini ones. I think I overcooked the zoodles slightly because I kind of fried them up a little bit and they were a little hard. They're just crunchy anyways though. It was pretty good though, honestly. The Alfredo was not bad, and the chicken. I'm nearly out of chicken breasts from Costco though, so I'm gonna have to go back to Costco soon because I'm running low on both bacon and chicken. That didn't go down quite right. I'm on pace for 5-star iDoom right now. Have to do my 5/6s again tonight before bed, then one more day of it tomorrow. Bleh, but at least I'll get a cool champ out of it. Yeah, get ace. You've been grinding out those champs pretty successfully, I would say. Seems like, from what you've been telling us anyways. It's not a story problems? What? What's your degree? My degree is 20 credits short of geography. So I got an associate's degree at a community college, and then I transferred to UW, and then I was working and trying to pay for school, and after doing that for a little bit, I got into the honors program for geography. Basically, the joke about geography is you can study whatever you like as long as you relate it to space. And I was studying... Well, I got into the honors program for geography, which is not that hard. It's like a 3.5 or something. And was going to do my work on drug policy, basically. And I went to Europe for a study abroad program, came back, did not take up my job again, which I should have, because they were like, hey, we want you back. And I was like, nah, I'm going to pass. So I spent a quarter being the old guy at college, not having any kind of social interaction. I got mad depressed, kind of like wildly agoraphobic, and I basically just dropped out and then quickly got some help, got a new job, focused on the job instead of school, and didn't finish up the degree. So I have a large amount of student loan debt, and I'm 20 credits short of a bachelor's degree, because the thing is, the difference in pay between a bartender with a bachelor's degree and a bartender with an associate's degree is not worth another 10 grand worth of student loan debt. Yeah, that's my story, basically. Thanks for asking, Kate. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. He means functions and variables. Shut up. I'm taking Accounting 1, Finite Math, Personal Finance, and Business Spreadsheets and Applications. You're taking... That's a heavy load, dude. That's a heavy load. First step is to admit you're bald, just saying. I'm wearing a bald cap. The link is in the description, Pixie. You know this. You've been around the streams long enough. Besides that, even if I wasn't wearing a bald cap, technically... I would be balding, not bald. Okay? It's an important distinction. Alfonso Joaquin, I'm back. How's it going? It's going well, man. You heard me talking about some stuff. Back in chat here. Do you think you'll ever do anything other than bartend? Yeah, Cade, that's the thing. Is like right now. So I was serving too, and for people who aren't in the service industry, you might not recognize or understand exactly what the distinctions are between bartending and serving, but they're pretty solid. Bartenders, it's a very different job requirement, basically. I mean, it's not extremely different, obviously. You're still in the same industry, and you're still serving people in a similar way, but it's quite a lot different, the skill and knowledge you have to have and what you have to do for it, right? So right now, I kind of want to get a job working from home, but I don't know what I'm qualified for. And I've not been searching very hard. I've been doing this stuff instead. I've been YouTubing. Which, you know, not super profitable so far, but sometimes people do send over support, which is super nice. That keeps us at least, damn it, helping out with buying Zoe treats and tequila and stuff. But this is not my career. Anything helps and makes a difference, obviously, when you're unemployed, especially. Shit. That's the first match I've lost. But I feel like working from home, I don't know, because when I'm being honest with myself and talking to friends or family about it, I understand that I need social interaction. This is a very good social interaction. I get to talk to you guys. and do something that I love doing, you know, playing a game. I'm learning more about making videos, editing, that kind of stuff. Learning about social media kind of stuff. I'm hanging out with Zoe, so this has all sorts of good benefits to it. But is it a career path? Probably not, you know. I'm probably gonna have to do something else. But as far as stuff to do working from home, I don't know. I don't know what I'm qualified for. I don't know what I'd be good at. So I probably will eventually break down when I'm desperate for money and just go back to the service industry and be a server or a bartender. At least in the short term. Long term? I don't know. I probably have like 20, 25 more years I can work before my body just completely gives out, but I don't want to do that. So, I don't know, man. If I had these answers, I would be doing them already, and I wish I did, but we'll see. Bartending is fun, too. Heavy load, phrasing. I mean, it is a heavy load. Logic, have you met Pixie? Hey, what's up, Snake? How you doing? Hey, Willie. Is it pointless to tell you a hair-raising story? Boo. Take a lap. No, it's not pointless, obviously, because I have hair. So, you know. My hair on my head, well, the hair on the bald cap is longer than hair anywhere else on my body after the recent stream that was sponsored by Manscaped, so, you know. Pixie's next comment will be ooh. How you doing, Willie? What's going on? That was a better war overall for us. My parade is charging on, no worries. I think I might have missed something there. It's a lot, but I only work weekends, so it's kind of nice. Get all my homework done by Fridays and have weekend work and chillaxing. Nice, Bryce. So that was one of the things I found was that when I was working part-time and going back to school, which it sucks being what they call a non-traditional student, which just means you're friggin' old. You're not a teenager or early 20s when you're doing it. What I found was that being like 25 and going back to school or whatever, it really helped having a job where I worked like 25, 30 hours a week because it made me manage my time much better. And then when I was going to school and didn't have that job after having that for so many years, I was just horrible. And I just was doing everything last minute. I was procrastinating like a mofo. I always had the rule that I wasn't going to smoke marijuana until after midnight. Like either I had to get all my homework done and get ahead on stuff, and then I could smoke, or if it got to midnight and everything I wanted to work on wasn't done, then I was like, F it, I'm going to bed. I'm smoking, you know? So I did have some ground rules for it. But in general, when I didn't have the 25 or so, 30 hours of part-time work to balance out my school schedule, and I didn't have the social interaction with those people at work, it did not go well for me. And that was one of two times. So I've had 2 bouts of serious depression in my life. Not like, I don't want to get it twisted. It's not like many people have experienced much worse depression than I have, especially the second time. Because the second time, I knew what I was dealing with to a certain extent, and I knew how to deal with it. The first time was when I was like 13 or 14 going through puberty, and everybody deals with shit when they're that age, but I was like, that time I had to be on medication, and so part of the reason I love Marvel is when I was 13 and 14, I got seriously depressed, 6th grade, 7th grade, something like that, and I would just hole up in my room and read comic books and stuff, and not go to school. And it was so bad that at one point my dad just didn't know what to do with me and just literally just dragged me kicking and screaming basically and dumped me off at the school. And this is after seeing counselors, this is whatever. It basically took me getting on an antidepressant before my brain could be cleared enough, because so much of it has to do with your mental, with your brain chemistry, you know, that before I could actually listen to a counselor and figure out the coping mechanisms to deal with it. I then, again, had serious depression when I was close to 30. I was like 29 or 30, I think. And at that point, I knew how to deal with it. I went and got a medicine right away. I talked to a counselor, and I got out of it super quickly, and it wasn't as big of a deal. but it did interrupt the college stuff, you know? So, but the thing is, like, I realized that for my mental health, I need to have social interaction with people. And so skipping that by doing something like work for home, I don't know. Don't know if that's going to be the best thing for me. But I also just don't want to deal with people's bullshit at a restaurant, so. We'll see. You guys help me out in that regard quite a lot. And I do thank you for that. God, how far did I get back in this chat here? Bartenders make people drunk. Hopefully not Red Hood. Hey, we got a Red Wood and a Red Hood in here now. What's up, Red Hood? Bartenders hopefully give people a nice solid buzz, but don't do anything that make them too intoxicated for liability reasons. The last year of college was rough. Couldn't quit on it myself, though. Not when I was that close and everyone that helped me along the way. Yeah, dude, there's a matter of pride, Ace, to it for sure. And for me, it's just what's more important, my pride or another $10,000 worth of student loan debt for those 20 credits. And at the moment, it's the student loan debt. So I will, hopefully before I die, finish, but it's not going to make any difference as far as my career path goes, probably. I'm just watching some Blazers preseason. Oh, we're back to basketball season already? It's my first year and I'm already to quit. You know, don't. But do recognize, people told me when I was younger, just go to school and you'll figure out what it is that you love. And I went to school and I ended up figuring out that I would have loved to not have had as much student loan debt as I had and have worked full time and bought a house instead of that. So it's not for everybody. We need a better system of trade schools and things in America for sure. I don't want to get into that stuff. I was thinking of streaming MCOC in the future way more often like you, but also might need a side job for money because I won't be getting a lot of revenue from YouTube. Yeah, I'm not even monetized on YouTube. I completely rely on people sending over... Well, I don't rely on it because it's not enough, but anything I get is just people going out of their way to find Streamlabs and send over a couple bucks, which is friggin' awesome when people do that, because it's much more inconvenient than just being able to super chat, you know? But I'm not making a living off it, that's for sure. I mean, I don't think since I've been back it even pays for that. Well, close to paying for that bottle of tequila I bought, but that's about it. It's a big bottle. If you haven't worked in the service industry, you wouldn't know. Yeah. Also, does everyone have that neighbor that just speeds down the street in a motorcycle every night? It seems like it, dude. I don't need social interaction. Wasn't raised that way. Thanks, Mom, for that issue as an adult. You did say you were homeschooled, so at least there's that. But you're on here all the time, so you do get social interaction, Pixie. I work from home 4 days a week and go into the office on Fridays. I'm on Teams meetings, talking to people all the time, so even working from home, you interact with people. That is a good thing. Well, probably. Deadtron, that neighbor is me. I love passing my neighbors off. Pissing my neighbors off? What are you riding on, Red Hood? Working from home, I sometimes have a problem. Stop working at night. Up your nose with rubber nose. Classic. Where did she hear that when she was homeschooled? Weird. Akid. Yep, it's great when the squad comes over. There was, oh god, okay. Something I can't get into, but I saw a very bad ad earlier involving some bikers that was just not good. Oh, Deadtron, I ride a Japanese bike, not a Harley. Oh, so you have a differently annoyingly loud motorcycle. Okay. Rin, 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 rin. Yeah. It's the guy in my neighborhood that has a newer Corvette. I swear to God, he's a dog walker, too. So, there's this guy. He's super tall. He's super skinny. And I always see him walking the elderly folks' dogs, 2 of them in particular. So, he has to come over, because I've seen the elderly person with the dog themselves, too, right? So, he has to be a dog walker. But he always shows up in his Corvette, which... I cannot imagine the Corvette comes stock that loud. Like, he must have done something like a I don't know, a muffler, I mean, a glass patch, something like that to make it louder. But it's a Corvette, for fuck's sake, you know? And he shows up and it's so loud. But how does a dog walker afford that car? He's got to be somebody's like kid, rich kid, just doing dog walking, or like somebody's kept man. He's not handsome enough for that. I don't know. And then I think there's the person who does Uber deliveries, also in something that has a loud, unmuffled whatever, and goes to McDonald's. So Caveman Oog has tipped $10. Couple rounds on me, dude. Oog. Cheers. Cheers, friend. You are fantastic. Let's get you up there as our big shot for the evening. Thanks, man. It is greatly appreciated. Because it is. I am caveman oof. I am currently unemployed, and every bit helps, man. That would be so. Rounds, no. I'm saving the money that anybody sends over to me, and I want to put it all towards stream improvements. I say it does help with, you know, Zoe treats or tequila or whatever, right? And it does for sure, because it's all money in the same pool basically. But I'm specifically saving anything that anybody saves or sends over to me for stream improvements, like getting that stream deck and making things better for you guys. So that is an investment in hopefully your entertainment and your experience. So thank you very much, man. Cheers. I'm pouring another drink on that note. Thanks to you. Be right back. Well, I'm not going far. You guys can hear me. One of the things I think I need to do is, I think that I can, so in order to improve your sound quality and get rid of echoes, right? You need to have things in your space. That's why they have sound dampening panels to put up on the walls and stuff. But that all costs money. I don't want to do that shit. I could pay, I could get some cheaper, easier solutions like putting up some blankets and things in the walls. I do eventually want to get some carpeting, like rugs, some cheap rugs, just that there'll be some good runners for Zoe as she ages, so it's not quite as slick, you know. It has this faux linoleum stuff, not linoleum, but faux hardwood stuff, which is nice for cleaning up when she has an accident or, you know, whatever. But I want to get some stuff like that to do some sound dampening. But I think there's some things that I can do to improve how I sound and have less echo in general, just for free without having to do any of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try and work on that in the next few days. Just downloading some like plugins and that kind of stuff. But yeah, in general, dude, that's $10 towards a Stream Deck or something. And you know, get up to that 150, 200, whatever the hell it costs by Cyber Monday. I will get that Stream Deck, and then I'll have things to pop in and do stuff. You know, make noises, do whatever. I was fortunate not to wind up with a ton of debt. Took out a small loan to pay for my first year, then got a part-time job in the summer after my first year, and was able to pay everything else from then. Nice, Ace. 2 bikes, 1 V8 Holden, so plenty of noise. I don't know V8 Holden. Should we look this up? That's a car. I thought you said bike. I'm confused. Oh yeah, the whole town speeds down the street on their motorcycles. TV raised me, okay. Golden Girls and whatnot, Pixie. A ZX10 and a ZX6R. All right, let's look at these. I know nothing about bikes, so I have friends who have killed themselves on them. Oh, Ninja. Okay, yeah. I do not do well on 2 wheels, so I'm not doing that. I've gotten hit on a moped while in Greece. Like I've wrecked everything with 2 wheels I've ever had. So a Ninja. Okay, that's the ZX10. Looks cool. What was the other one? A 6R. Ooh. Does look sexy, man. Oh, sure. I bet it's fun as shit. Like I said, would just be instant death for me. White screen. Let's see, where are we at? Got so bad that I've had to use my alternate car alarm so it wouldn't keep going off. That is annoying. That is for sure annoying. Did you see Legacy's cosmic ranking video? He has CGR behind Hulkling and Gallon. Well, they are newer champs, Cade. I don't know about that, honestly. I generally trust Legacy's judgment on that kind of stuff. I've seen his war video with Gallon doing some crazy ass poop, you know. I have seen that. Hulkling as a defender is definitely way nastier than CGR is. On offense, I don't know exactly. I've not used him offensively. I don't know. I don't know about that ranking. CGR is awesome. When you need to get stuff done quickly and you need that damage, he's fantastic in the situations where it works. But, you know, walking some expensive dogs, yeah. Well, the old folks home is a very expensive old folks home. So, like, the front side of my place is apartment buildings, and the back side is the old folks home. So it is expensive, but it's crazy. Pimpin' ain't easy, but it's necessary, Pixie. What is that song? I don't even remember. I took a year off to work full-time and I made a lot. I'm doing a 2-year college and I've made enough already to pay for the tuition. I'm not trying to flex or anything because I really don't have anything to flex. Well, you can flex good judgment or good planning. Yeah. For anybody who's outside of the United States and in the chat, college in America is ridiculously expensive. Most other countries invest in their futures by paying, well, most industrialized countries, by paying for their kids' college or having it be much better funded. In America, it's a for-profit thing because everything in America is for-profit and it's kind of ridiculous. So the way that Bryce is talking about having done it is a very good thing. It's much cheaper to go to a 2-year school than a 4-year school. And if you can get that degree first, if you can pay for it, then yeah, that's the way to do it, man. That's how I did it, and then still ended up with tons of debt by dicking around and not knowing what I wanted to do. But that's a different story. Oh, give it back then. You can ask for a chargeback, Ude. I'll be drinking either way, but I'm using that to improve the stream. Deadtron, I doubt I'd be able to live at the end of the earth, bro. New Zealand? Deadtron... Are you telling him to go to live at the end of the earth? On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely is BG does side quest tonight instead of arena, since this is the last night of event that he obviously hasn't done yet? He might do it. I would say it depends on if he has energy refills in overflow or cares. I think it's definitely worth doing for the top 2 levels, but it's a lot of energy. So if he has energy refills in overflow that are close to expiring or something, which I feel like he did the last time I saw a random stream where he was burning, you know, he was doing an energy dump. He was like, let me claim this one before doing the other one. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's somewhat likely. I'm gonna give it a you know what? I'm actually gonna go 65%. Ace. Yeah. 5. Oh, we were going at 1 to 10. So 6.5. BG tangents too much to play the game. I mean, side quest, you don't really need to pay that much attention to them, so. I missed my motorcycle. It made no sense to keep it up here. I had a 73 CB 750. What brand is that without looking it up? All I know is like my cousin had a V-Star and he put that thing down so quickly. I personally think Hulkling is overhyped, but Gallon on the other hand. Hulkling, I don't know about offensively. Defensively, I friggin' hate him though, dude. I don't want to learn how to ride a motorcycle. Scary. Just give me a skateboard and we'll learn how to ride that instead. Hey man, I'm good with riding a e-scooter. I haven't wrecked an e-scooter yet. Just knocking on wood real quick. Motorcycle is a noticed motorcycle. Riding on the road with cars and trucks, you just have to assume you're invisible. All right, that's a fair point, actually. It's not great at the end of the night, though. Well, in quiet neighborhoods. There's Seattle, actually, I think the city council, because they're really working on the very most important things, was passing a ban on gas leaf blowers, which, honestly, if I was we're not talking about politics. But if I was a politician or something like that, my crusade would be for electric-powered leaf blowers. Just because I've lived in enough apartment buildings where the gardener came out at 7 a.m. using their leaf blower, and I was mad hungover and had been asleep for 3 hours after working the night shift. I'm like, no, I want quieter leaf blowers, right? But they passed it for that, but not just a city noise ordinance overall. Yeah. Silly. No, I live in New Zealand, Abdo. Okay, didn't know that, Red Hood. Right on. Well, top of the morning to you. Hey, Kat. What's up, Kat? Thanks for the raid, man. How's it going, Cataclysm Raiders? I don't know if you were on when I started streaming or anything, but cheers, man. Always appreciate the support. Cataclysm is a great dude. If you guys are in here and you're not already subscribed to Cat, go over and subscribe to his channel for sure. I think we started out on YouTube right about the same time, but he never gave up. So he's already monetized, so yeah. Love you though, buddy. Thanks for the raid, man. Immortal Gamers United. Oh, yeah, which speaking of, if you're not already subscribed here, do please subscribe, guys. Lovely. Thank you so much. My parents and various other adult figures keep telling me that it's a waste of money if I don't pursue the career that I went to school for, but if I make more money than that I paid for it in that. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying about like a bartender with a bachelor's degree versus a bartender with an associate's degree. So the reason I was going for geography was generally speaking because I had an interest in some of the things, but I wanted to do this program called GIS, Geographic Information Systems, because when you get out, you can make like at least $30 or more an hour at the time, right? This is 8 years ago. You're making maps of whatever, you know? And I was like, I don't want to spend all this money on student loans without getting out where somebody can make at least like $50,000, $60,000 a year. But the truth of the matter is, I can make 50, 60, or more, $100,000 a year, depending on where I'm working at, as a server, working fewer hours, not stuck behind a desk, without that degree. So, yeah. Whatever you want to do that makes you happy, do that. It doesn't matter how much money you have if you're happy either, to a certain extent. It's a Honda? Okay, I got you, Cloud. Okay. I'd never buy a Honda, but whatever. Hey, Jake! What's up, man? How you doing? You changed your name. Did you change your name before I stopped streaming, or has it been changed since then? Because you still have the same pick. I obviously appreciated the support the other day. I knew that was you, but you were always James back in the day, so I wonder if you changed it to... I wonder how that went, yeah. Give me the details. Scooters wreck my ankles and shins, damn it. When they swing around and hit your legs, that's fatal? You don't do that on the e-scooters, dude. This is me going from the light rail station to my place, which would be a 20 to 25 minute walk, or a quicker ride on a scooter while I'm kind of drunk, for like $5. God, if the light rail station was 5 minutes away from me instead of 25 minutes away from me, I'd go downtown and be getting sandwiches all the time, man. It's unfortunate. I know, right? Why do they blow leaves for 45 minutes at 7 a.m.? They're just moving them around slightly, too, you know? I don't even think that it's that much more efficient than raking leaves. Like, half the time they're just blowing shit into the street which then goes down drains. And it's always like they have earmuffs on. They're not earmuffs, but you know, noise canceling, whatever those things are. It's so annoying, man. Love you too, bud. Thanks, Cat. Motorbikes have never been my shtick. Dude, like, I would love to. I like going fast. With 4 wheels, I have a Subaru WRX, and I have gotten that thing up to about 150 miles an hour one time on a road, which I really should not have been doing that on. But it's fun as shit, you know? I'd love to go fast on a motorcycle. I just don't trust myself. If anybody notices when the bald cap CEO in chief starts up too, guys, let me know, please. We'll go raid him. I don't need to be on here forever. Forever. I'm just checking right now. Marcus is on, but not contest champion yet. Okay. Abdo, what's your favorite car? Good question. Oh, is that? Am I out of champions? Out of champions? All right, let's get us reading then. My favorite car? Dude, I don't know. That's a huge, like, so many things, Bryce. I always kind of wanted like a 1967 Pontiac Firebird convertible. I love me some old ass cars like a Duesenberg. I do love my WRX. It's fun. I like a lot of the new Aston Martins if I was spending millions of dollars. They're pretty cool. What is that one, the like Aspirant Owl electric car? Dude, that thing looks badass. I don't know. There's so many cars. So I don't know. Contrary to my reading is stupid comments, everything. I did used to read this book series. They were by an author. His name is Clive Cussler. Never knew if that was his real name or not. And he wrote books about his fictional character named Dirk Pitt. Stupid ass name, for sure. He's kind of like an underwater James Bond. He worked for the National Underwater and Marine Agency, NUMA. And they were just like kind of adventure books, and they were super fun. But one of the hobbies of his main character was that he collected old cars. And the author, Clive Cussler, collects old cars as well, in real life. He also did found NUMA as a real organization, but it's not government, whereas it is in the books, right? But so that introduced me and helped familiarize me with older cars and stuff, and I always thought that was just super cool. If you just had his collection, as the character goes along, he usually has a new old car in each of the books, and so as the book series goes along, he gets more and more of each of these old cars and stuff. And usually they factor in at some point. There'll be like a chase or something stupid, whatever happens, you know. But yeah, I do love cars. I love old cars. I love motorized things in general. There's something sexy and fun about all those old cars, you know? You got another 15 minutes or so? He does seem to be fairly consistent with his 30 minutes late start time, right? I changed it before you had quit because I had my name as a random email. Okay, gotcha. Well, dude, it's good to see you. I know you said the other night your schedule changed, so you're not able to be up as late. But, dude, it's good to see you. And as always, I appreciate the support, man. You've always been one of the most supportive members of my fledgling little YouTube channel. Jake, it's good to see you, man. The more money you make, the more money your wife will spend. Only if you got a wife, Jeff. Yeah, no problem for me, buddy. It's no problem for me, buddy. The adrenaline on a bike is amazing. Yeah, I can imagine, man. That's why I bought a classic bike. Got to keep the speed demon in check. I hit 100 on that thing, and that was its top end for sure. I remember my aunt had a, like, 64-ish, 66-ish Jaguar. And my cousin and I took that out one time, and it was not fully restored, but the engine was pretty good. Like, it needed a paint job still, but it was, you know, decently valuable. And that thing, up around 100 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour, 100 miles, it would just kind of like rise up on a pocket of air, and it was a little rough, and then it got smooth, and just, you know, we're doing this all out in the country in places where we shouldn't have been going that fast, basically. Yeah. You ever think about streaming with BG, like an incursion with him or something like that? He's ever been like on a call with me, or I've ever been on a call with him. But the thing is, dude, like, Brian's got his own thing. Like, Brian rating me helps out immensely, and that's part of the reason why I'm sure it's a big reason why a lot of you guys have come to my channel in the first place, you know? Or just that I've known from being on his streams forever. But A, I don't want to ask him for too much help, because I think it's somewhat inappropriate. And B, he's not going to give it to me either way. So it's not useful, you know? I joked with him actually the other night when he was, what the hell were we talking about? Oh, because I was giving him shit about Attorney Pain or something like that, and, you know, we joke back and forth a lot. And I've always been that way. I've trolled him. I've literally made I've literally made websites just to troll him. And I joked, I sent him a message and I was like, hey, what do I have to pay you if you were to come by on Discord while I did Eternity of Pain and you just roasted me the whole time? And he's like, I don't think I'd feel comfortable doing that, so probably about $1 million. Which is accurate, because honestly, he's such a nice guy that he wouldn't feel comfortable doing that the whole time. And also, dude, he's not interested in doing that, you know? The help and support that he already gives me is quite a lot compared to other people trying to start up on YouTube and stuff. And so I'm not going to ask him for any kind of actual... No, whatever. I mean, shit, it's fun to stream with Captain Bay, dude. Captain Bay and Brian are both people who I've hung out with in real life and are super fun. But like, Captain Bay and I would stream incursions while we did breakdowns of the new Marvel shows. And those were actually some of my like least viewed live streams and stuff, just for spoiler reasons and stuff. But you know, Captain Bay's got like 15,000 subscribers. Like that should help a little bit, but it doesn't matter, man. This is all good times. This is all fun, and however long it takes to get to 1,000 subscribers and get monetized is however long it takes, man. In a way, I kind of really would like to do it on my own merits. I'm already using Brian's notoriety and celebrity amongst the MCOC community to a certain extent, and mostly I just want to do this shit on my own. So it's fun. Like I already am having a good boost from that. K-Meds, what's up? What's up, y'all? And Samuel, what's going on, Samuel? When was the last time BG was even on remotely close to his 9 p.m.? Feel like 9:30 basically is the new normal time, but still only streams to roughly 11, so not getting that full 2 hours of BG anymore. He goes longer sometimes, I don't know. Yeah, you guys should do incursions when they get back. Dude, Brian does incursions with Legacy, and that's like a fair matchup as far as, you know, popularity on YouTube and whatnot. Lags is close to 100k subscribers, man. That is friggin' awesome. I remember when Lags was like quitting YouTube and quitting the game because people were so mean to him and all that bullshit. And that guy is half my age, dude. Like, Legacy he's a nice dude. I cannot wait to meet him in person someday. He's a cool dude. So yeah, no, the two of them are incursions buddies. That's a good thing. I ain't trying to ask for too much, you know? Mags. Dude, I kind of wish Magneto's Unstoppable could be the same as, like, Kingpin's or Man-Thing's. Like, Magneto's Unstoppable lasts so much longer than Kingpin's or Man-Thing's. because you can dash in on that one. You can kind of, like I could have dashed in early on Magneto's and then backed out again, but that's so much trickier to do. You've got more subs than me, so I'm impressed. You're closer to monetization than me. I hope you get there soon. Money is good. Oh, well, thanks, Bryce. I didn't even know you were streaming, dude. Like, I will definitely have to check out your channel, for sure. I didn't know that. I apologize that I didn't know that, but yeah, it's all just part of the game, man. You just keep doing it. This is not. Like I said, I was making money in a real job. Not that YouTube isn't a real job. Obviously, it is for some people, but it's, you know, not for me. So, but I was making money in a real job. This was a fun thing to do because COVID was going on, that kind of shit. And for me now, it's a matter of like I'm about ready to go back and find a job probably in the restaurant industry again where I can make good money. But I don't want to give this up, regardless of what Pixie says. And I'm gonna, you know, I just want to keep doing this because the interaction with the community is what has kept me playing the game this whole time. And talking to you guys is just, it's fun, man. It's super fun. And when people like Oog or Jake or Norman Sizzle or whomever send over support, it is greatly appreciated. It helps out tremendously, you know. Brian is live, by the way. All right, well, let's go raid Brian then, huh? Let's go. Anybody who's a mod got the link? Let me go grab it. I need to mute this shit. I was lead into it and get the ad. What's up, Yuki, though? How's it going? All right, there's the link to Brian. Go over there, guys, and give him the old hashtag drunk raid for me. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I don't even care about finishing out this match or opening any crystals or anything. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's good talking to you. Good talking about life and just, you know, the game, the contest, whatever. I will see you guys over in Brian's stream while I make some dinner for myself. Dude, big shout out to Caveman Oog. Thank you once again for being our big shot for the evening. I appreciate it so much. It will go back to the stream. It will go back to making your viewing experience better. This is my one stream for tonight. Oh, that just splashed me in the face. Right up the nose. This is my one stream for tonight. I will not be streaming later, but I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Have a good night.